Hey, this is Bryan Donihue, your one-legged GM, and you're watching Season 1, Episode 14 of The Misadventures of the Restore Corps. Before we get started, make sure you smash that like button, comment down below, and if you have not done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Without any further ado, on with the show. And so we're back with the Curse of the Incarnadine Grimoire. When last we saw our intrepid cleaners, Sapling and Gruff had just toured the bell tower looking for the bell that they thought was in the clues. Vlad had looked at a lot of the stained glass art, again looking for clues, and the rest of the group, which would include Imp, Glitch, 42, and Neuro, had gone to the basement to search for the catacombs, or for the entrance to the catacombs, and or anything else they could find. So we're going to go to that larger group right now. You get down to the basement. You do find a spot where you can get into what appears to be an old sub-basement. The stonework, the masonry is very much older. You should, you can easily tell where you've kind of switched from the then new, not really new construction to what was prior. So I need, what are you guys looking for?
The catacombs were mentioned as one of the clues, so
Okay.
We're basically going to explore, see what we can find.
Okay.
Looking for cracks that might be more than just a crack, and paths that might lead to something else that just look like they dead end.
Okay. All right. Great. Let's go ahead and I need a survival awareness roll from all of you.
75.
Okay.
51.
73.
That is not looking good. 57.
Glitch, what was yours?
73.
Okay. Glitch and 42, you do find eventually that everybody else is, Imp and Neuro are looking but don't quite find. Glitch and 42, you do find where there's a part of the wall that just seems odd. And as you further inspect, you do seem to find what appears to be at least 3 seams in the shape of a pretty large door or pretty large slab.
The basements are my domain.
That's legit. That's legit.
I was thinking, is anything with the janitorial disc be beneficial, whether it's electrical, plumbing, or just the janitor stuff that I have?
Well, you'd be looking for, as a janitor, you'd be looking for places things would be leaking.
Yes.
That's
Cracks in the
true.
wall.
That's true. And that's actually part of how you saw part of it, is you noticed that there was some moisture in, just a little bit of not moisture itself, but residue from moisture coming through one of the cracks. And then the crack appeared to be really, really
defined, like straight line.
Yeah.
Do you point this out to any of us?
eventually, and watch you stumble around a little bit more, trip over feet.
I'm just admiring the masonry. I mean,
just have to watch you just staring at walls. It's funny.
I would send a message to Vlad because he is our structural engineer type.
So I guess I'll come over and kind of look at the wall and is it stone? Are they stone slabs?
So the wall that you're looking at is basically it's not slabs per se. It is shaped stone with mortar. So it's definitely a much older foundation.
Huh.
Hey, Bryan, odds or evens?
Even.
Shoot. Okay. Because I was thinking, here's my thought process because I rolled a 4. If I would have rolled the opposite, I would have accidentally sent a picture to the entire group. Instead, I just sent a picture to Vlad.
Okay.
Do you think we need like a crowbar and a pickaxe maybe?
Does it look like there's been tool marks on it?
There does not look to be any tool marks on this. In fact,
think
this is
glitches-
actually sitting behind some like debris that, I mean, this could very easily have gone unnoticed for years.
Oh, maybe we
Just
should.
give it a push.
I was gonna say, want to clear out the area a little bit, give her some room here.
Maybe Glitch could push the door open with his strength.
I act like I'm weak.
I'm just saying, Glitch is probably the strongest guy here.
42, and I believe have the same might.
I'm
Neuro.
just more sturdy, lower to the ground.
That's true. That could be useful too.
Just humans.
You want to just push it?
Are you both pushing at the same time?
I mean, you could go high, I could go low.
Yeah, that makes sense for the two of us, as opposed to you going high and me going low.
I almost want to see that.
And on my back.
Oh, I just imagine that like 42 would be like on you, like would be bracing their feet on your shoulders, and like that's how you're doing the high and low.
I'm not counting that out for the future.
All right. Both of you give me a might roll, please. We're going to do a joint effort here.
23.
32.
All right. 23 and 32 is 55 plus 10 is 65 divided by 2, right at 32, round up to 33. So you, as you are pushing and straining, as you're pushing and straining, you feel the section shift slightly, and you hear that a real, that grinding sound of it just shifting slightly, but it doesn't budge much.
So with a grinding sound, it sounds like there's some sort of release.
So Vlad, at this
Feels like
point,
we
you
just
did get
moved a little bit.
Vlad, you got a communication from 42 kind of showing you or actually from Glitch, sorry. You got a picture of a wall from Glitch. It's an old.
I have a real quick question.
Yeah.
Does the door, do these doors, do they look like they have hinges of any type that we can see on this side? Like
this is not a door. This is an area of wall where there appears to be seams.
okay. I'm gonna do something weird. Can I put my hand against it? And since I am used to passing through really weird barriers, can I kind of like try to sense and feel like this is one of those style of barriers? Like it has some kind of like defense on it or anything?
Yes, I just got to figure out what I'm going to have you roll.
Faith?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a faith roll. That'll work.
Did not roll in the box, and I have no idea what it was. All right. So that's a 28.
Okay. This does not feel like any type of an energy barrier or a planar barrier. This feels solid to you.
Okay. I was just, part of me was going with like, Angel's Tread and that kind of stuff. Like this could potentially be like one of those style barriers.
Sure.
And it just felt right for me to like test it, if you will.
Right. No, that's fair.
Only in a leap from the lion's head.
It's all right.
Oh, my bad. That was a 29 because I never updated that score. Holy crap. My faith is higher than it was before. or my judgment was higher. I know, still not.
Still not. All right. So, Vlad, you did get that communication from Glitch. It's a picture of a wall. Nice wall. It's a granite block wall. It's an old wall, but it's a wall.
Just by looking at the picture, can I see that there might be a difference between the two?
I mean, no, it's a digital picture of a stone wall.
I would have highlighted the crack.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you do that. Yeah, you see that Glitch drew on the picture what looks like an outline of a door or a hallway or something.
I'm going to reply back to him and be like, please don't do anything until I get down there to take a look at it.
Okay. Glitch, you get that reply.
I want him to be in shambles when he gets down there. Be like, I told you not to do anything. It's just like, oh,
I basically tell our group and then realize I should have sent that to the entire group.
You think I would have listened to what Vlad said? Seriously?
No.
We didn't get the message until after we pushed on the wall.
I mean that's true.
I mean, you both moved it a little. You could go for it again.
I'm not sorry.
Right.
And then after I send that reply, I'm gonna rush down to the catacombs, try to see if I can locate them.
Gruff and Sapling, you see Vlad kind of take off towards the basement area. He kind of looked at his phone just as you were walking down out of the tower and back into the area. He kind of looked at his phone. You saw him tap out a message and then run off towards the basement.
Did anybody mention to bring tools?
You think we should probably follow him?
what?
Got my normal tool.
Stuff right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is kind of wearing off.
I have quick heal, man. It's getting Did anybody do Vlad looked at the windows. I said, did anybody just do a once over the rest of the building or no?
You're not aware of it because you guys went straight to the tower.
If you're asking, I mean, we didn't really send anyone to look at anything else. We just went straight to the tower and the basement and the windows. So we could look around at like, wait a minute, this is one of those. This Catholic Church. Let's go check. There's like the fountain thing, right? The baptismal, right? What's that called?
There was some water when we walked in.
That holy water thing.
Is it blessed?
I mean, it's Catholic Church. I think we just assume it's blessed.
I don't know anything about this religion.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go check.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go
Look
look
over
at whatever thing.
Sure.
the little pool that yeah. Okay. It's give me a couple survival awareness rolls.
A couple each or one each?
One each.
Gotta do math now.
I gotta reorganize my stuff. I can never find anything quickly. 64 for me.
82.
It's a pool of water in a small marble stand.
Here's a weird question.
Are there angels around it?
No.
That's a good question.
All right.
Can I sense power coming from this water at all?
Give me a faith roll. Did you just roll into a drum or something? Because
I'm rolling this guy.
oh, okay, all right.
But I rolled a 20.
Oh my goodness.
Let's waste my only 20 ever.
Do it.
All right. Let's math this. $64.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a.
All right.
That's a
Yes,
faith
you
roll.
actually do sense some power coming from this
Huh.
rather plain looking pool of water.
You didn't waste it.
I mean, in the scheme of things.
Can I find a small cup?
You know what I'm going to do? I've got those little plants I carry around with me. This is so not respectful at all. I'm gonna put a little bit of water into each.
Can I find a cup?
Completely out of character. If I get protested for this, I'm just sending them your way. I'm
Can I
just
find-
saying this right now.
As the Catholic of the party. It's okay,
All right.
right?
All this is a ow.
Can I find like a small like Dixie cup?
I want my plants to grow better. There's power in this water. I'm not taking a lot.
Yes, there's a restroom nearby that has there's a drinking fountain nearby that has some small cups. Yes.
I'm gonna fill up a cup real quick.
Okay.
I'm really, I'm going to have to reevaluate this. There's actually power coming from this water. That means there is something's going on. I guess I'll do some research.
All right, back to the wall.
So, did anybody mention that we should probably bring some tools down here? I'm imagining that that's probably part of our problem. I wonder what they're doing up there. Hopefully, they're not desecrating anything holy.
I mean, I was respectful, okay?
Like,
I didn't think about grabbing tools, but of course I just came straight here from a family emergency. So,
well, I mean, we have the van, so we have access to like crowbars and stuff, and all we need to do is crack open.
I think very specifically, Glitch has his broom, and that's it. Because
I have a hatchet.
I was gonna say 42 has you have your bandolier of duct tape and I'm sure you've got a laptop or 3 on you somewhere.
And my hatchet.
I
Your
have
hatchet, right?
I have
Not
a
on a
hatchet
prime
and the
stone
broom.
with hatchets. That's my hatchet. I like it.
You like it way too much for that. Yep.
My hatchet's a medical equipment piece, so yes, not using it on a wall.
No, like you need like a crowbar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vlad's on the way, and he said don't touch anything until he gets here, so we'll reevaluate once he gets here.
Vlad, you're able to find you as Glitch is saying that. Vlad kind of walks into the hallway where you're at, as he's like, and you see the 4 of them standing around, and you very quickly do see actually the outline now that they've shifted the section, less than half an inch.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at Glitch and be like, "Do you guys touch anything?"
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
There was two of us.
Our fingerprints are on this.
The human is staying out of this.
Wait,
All right. So what?
I'd like to make a construction. We'll see if I can tell anything about the wall.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Uh, 83.
This looks like it's definitely a very early construction, much older than the rest of the church. Probably definitely part of the original foundation. It is what I say, granite block with mortar, well constructed, and where they have pushed, there's definitely. There's definitely a section that is fairly large, much larger than a standard doorway. So,
by looking at it, can I tell whether or not it's supposed to be able to move? With that roll.
With that roll, no, but again, it moved so, and the wall didn't collapse around it, or the pieces didn't break. So you're guessing it. I mean, it definitely looks like it should move it somehow.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Do you think we're going to bring the entire church down on us?
Doesn't hurt to check, okay?
If that was a support beam, this would be very sad construction.
Exactly. This building would have collapsed literally 100 years ago if this was holding up everything.
All right.
Well, not everything per se, but if this was holding up like a small section, maybe. But you don't know how this was constructed.
I mean, I've seen some of it constructed, or at least similar buildings constructed.
Is there?
I got no comment for that.
Does it look more like this has been like built here, or does this almost look more natural, like dug out?
Does it look like it's an after effect or a built with the original construction at the same time?
Are you asking Vlad or me?
Both.
That is the right answer.
Good call. Vlad, it looks like this was definitely constructed as, this is something that was, the lines are way too straight for this to be natural. This is definitely constructed as a cutout or as movable or something.
All right. I'm going to look towards Glitch, 42, debating on Imp, but I'm going to look at you three and I'm going to be like, I think we should try to push this a little more.
Don't look at me.
Not Neuro. No, we should not ask Neuro to help with this.
When do Sapling and myself get down there?
You get down there pretty quickly after, as he's discussing having him and the other two try to push on it again.
We have
guys,
tools.
You want me to just try real quick?
Bye.
We have tools.
But
we can send we can send you and Neuro to go get some tools.
Okay.
Glitch 42, Gruff and I tried pushing on it a little more.
Well, hold on. If someone wants to go get tools, go ahead and run and go get tools. I want to try something real quick. I literally dealt with rocks my whole life on the outside and on the inside for my former job. So hold on.
Okay.
If you insist.
I'm going to take a little bit of the water that I have in the cup. like pour it along like the brick or the rock face.
Okay.
Do I see anything that like striation or any sort of like anything in the rock? Or does it dust off anything or anything like that?
Are you where are you pouring that? Like on the face of the cutout
on the
itself?
face of the cutout, yes.
Okay. No.
Okay. So I look at the cross section. You said it was granite?
Yes.
I just turn and go, nice. That's a rock butt. And then I kind of put a hand on it and like start to push a little bit, kind of think better of it. I turn and go, hey, Vlad, will you hold this thing of water for me real quick?
Not knowing anything about it, I'd reach out and grab it.
As you go to grab it, I pull it away and go, this is holy water. Stop that. I just pour it out real quick on the floor. And then I'm going to put both hands.
Why vamps and tropes don't like each other.
I'm going to put both hands on the wall and I'm just going to push.
It's just
So
you.
close that I'm filling out an HR report.
Give me a might roll, please.
Straight might?
Straight might.
42.
It moves a little bit further.
Quit using the Sasquatch as a battering ram.
It would have moved further if I had been helped.
So-
Sorry, you said 42, so I did like immediately I can see this mental image of Gruff.
So now knowing that holy water that Gruff had, I don't think I can have.
Vlad,
Your audio is a little.
your audio is just gone. Basically, it's cutting in and out a lot.
We've lost you entirely.
Yeah.
He can click, disconnect and reconnect, and we can and he can cut that.
Hoping he can actually disconnect and reconnect.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Do we want to pause the recording while this happens?
No.
No, because right now we can just cut it.
Yeah.
And we're back after some technical difficulties.
In fact, please have a
Actually,
little bar
There
that
we
says
go.
technical difficulties.
I think you should be holding something in your hand again. This is a joke, Michael. What happened?
Hold on. What do I got?
Sheet.
Quickly.
I got nothing.
No, kidding.
Okay.
All right. So, and after those technical difficulties,
What did I just
Vlad,
go
are you
back
with us?
into?
No, you're fine. We
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
you're still cutting up quite a bit.
Is your
Audio
fan
wise.
pointed towards you again?
Oh,
I don't even.
we're losing both of them.
Well,
Neuro, you still with us?
Neuro, you're quiet.
Ugh.
Can we hear you now?
You have no audio.
Not. You have no audio.
No audio.
I heard that.
That was good.
Whoever
Say
that
something.
one
I'm
was.
good.
Yes.
That's better. Yeah, there you go.
All right, you're good.
Okay, there we go. I literally didn't touch anything, so I don't know.
No, you're good. You're good. It's just welcome to the world of doing things through the internet.
Yeah, and Wi-Fi.
I'm wondering if that dropout was an indicator of your mic going bad, possibly. All right, Spenser, give us a check.
He just reconnected from what I saw, so he's going to have to connect to audio again too.
Yep, give him another 10 seconds or so.
No.
I got to message David about that 20.
The 120 in that die.
Yep.
It's burnt now.
Yep, it allowed me to.
Maybe.
Disrespectful. Connecting.
That is not promising, though. Looking at that,
it shouldn't last that long.
Did he call in for audio? Or is that disabled on your meetings?
I think it's actually disabled for this one. Spenser, are you with us?
He's running with anyway, basically.
Does not sound like it.
Vlad, can you hear us now? And can we hear you?
You got an RPG to play?
Blink once if you can hear me.
We can't see him.
Through the welding mask.
I just got audio when Theran. I literally just started hearing when Theran goes, blink if you can hear me.
All right.
Like I was seeing green borders light up left and right, and I'm like, I can't hear anything.
Okay. Well, while you have audio,
you sound a lot better.
Now, after our technical difficulties, Vlad, you were trying to do something or say something or yell at Gruff about trying to give you holy water.
I was saying now that I know that it's holy water, I'm afraid to touch the door.
Good call. I was going to see if you were going to do that because,
All right.
So what you doing?
So we've tried the pure muscle approach. We've had glitch and 42.
Which has moved it probably a hand span so far.
And Gruff all
Somebody
have
had
tried.
to show up and try to do himself.
I'm going to grab my broom and sweep the wall.
Okay.
I'm curious to know what's going to happen.
Me too.
I'm here.
An explosion rocks the church.
Okay. Is there even a skill? I
HEC?
You made the stinking game. Come on.
Straight HEC roll?
Yeah, give me an HEC roll. Actually, that would no. Give me a melee combat roll. Close
Act
enough.
of dust. Dustbuster.
See, I rolled a 19, and I'm looking through to see combat melee.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
64.
Okay. As you sweep the door or sweep the area, as you pass your broom over it, it becomes perfectly clean. I mean, as you're moving it down, as you're brushing down it, like any dust, any particles, anything that was on there, like are wiped away.
Is it dry again?
Yes, it is dry again. And you have no idea. The particles you're sweeping are not falling to the floor.
No, it's an eraser.
They're just gone.
They're just gone. It's
Keep
just
that
clean.
away from me.
It's just really, really clean.
I reach into my duffel bag. I pull out the can of Hatchet body spray. I peel this end towards enemy and stick it with the arrow pointing towards the broom handle, the bristles.
Can we not do this in a contained space in the basement? Can we not do that, please?
I then take the Hatchet body spray and put it back in the duffel bag and leave it.
I'm too young to die. I just want to point that out.
I
was curious.
Are there any markings or anything on the slab whatsoever?
After you clean it about 3/4 of the way down, you do see right about in the middle of the slab, there are some markings that look like they may be a language, but not ones that any of you recognize. Give me a.
Hold on. Yeah.
Give me everybody give me a straight judgment roll.
I would also like to give you a judgment roll, but for something else.
Okay.
I would like to try to activate Universal Translator.
I rolled real bad.
33 judgment.
Okay.
33 judgment.
All right.
22 judgment.
All right.
Imp got double digits.
Really?
I did. Activate universe.
29.
29 as well.
24. Right. I rolled a 2.
All right.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
So for Universal Translator, 19,
Uh-huh.
power goes off. For actual judgment, 36.
Oh my gosh, you beat me. I am terrified right now.
It's because I'm understanding it. That's the only reason I rolled well on that judgment check.
That all fits, actually. This is not necessarily a written language. This is a representative, almost a hieroglyphic, but not. It's not Egyptian hieroglyphs. Okay. It's very much a pictogram based
symbology.
Symbology. It is definitely ancient.
Again. Oh, I hate these people.
And you recognize two of the symbols that are also on the skull that you have.
I knew that was what it was going to be. I knew it. I popped the skull out since I've been trying to activate Universal Translator since I've gotten this dang thing. And I look at the skull because my power is still active.
The word that you make out is crown.
Of course it is. Oh, no. Though I did see this coming. I take the skull and I kind of rest, I take because I only have the top of a skull, correct?
No, it's like the lower portion hollowed out as an ashtray.
It's an ashtray, so it's going to be like here to here.
Yeah.
So there, okay. So I take that and I put that against the door.
Okay.
Kind of like on that third symbol.
I'd say, is there any place to look like it interconnects?
No, and nothing happens when you put the skull up to the. And by the way, the symbols that you are the same. The symbols that are the same between the skull and the door, the panel are not the ones that say crown.
What do they say?
You're still not sure.
That's a physical.
It's a very distinct symbol, which could mean that it's, in your experience with your power, that could very well be a proper name or a proper description.
Okay.
That does not have the equivalent in any of the other languages that you know.
Yeah. which is every single language in existence. With that power active.
you've right. So it is likely a proper noun of some sort.
I swear in a language that no one else here speaks.
Okay.
And I will send you what that language is.
Can I tell just from the tone of his voice?
Oh yeah, no, all of you understand that he is. Yes, I figured that, Imp, and all of you understand that he is absolutely swearing right now.
Share with the class.
I'm
Kennedy is
going to
universal.
shift it to each of the other symbols just to see if anything happens.
Okay.
I mean, because part of me goes, this has to be okay.
Nothing really happens at that point.
Yeah. Well, I found the crown, everybody.
And you guys already looked for switches or anything around the wall?
Hey, do you have? There were no angels, right? Like in that fountain or anything? Or did you find anything in the bell tower?
We didn't find anything in the bell tower, and there were no angels on the thing where I got the holy water. No.
What kind of pictographs are we looking at?
I think it's some
Are there
kind
any
of proper
kind of like
name.
human looking or?
It's nothing you've ever seen before.
I mentioned it's some kind of proper name here. I mean, but it's one that's because it's the Catacomb of the Forgotten. That's why I don't understand it. The language is the name itself has been forgotten, so I don't know it because it's literally been erased.
Hmm.
At least that's what makes most logical sense, because if it existed and it was known, I would know the language and therefore I'd be able to read it. But if it's been erased, I would not know the language.
Interesting.
Well, didn't Norbert get a scan of that skull?
Oh yeah, I message. Oh yeah, I should message him real quick. I message him that the skull says crown on it, in case he was wondering. Just a
And
quick.
you actually point out which actual pictograms actually denote that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was going to do that later. I was like, we're a little busy, but I can tell him what it says.
But isn't there a chance that he could have possibly found something?
I don't know. I mean,
It's been a few days.
it says the path to, so that what we sell was the path to the immortal magus lies entombed in the fountain of heaven and hell. The key to the path is found in the place where angels tread, hidden behind what is not what it seems. Beware those who enter the catacombs of the forgotten may find the ones left behind.
The luminous crown of the parroter must find its resting place. So we need to find a spot to put that crown.
I don't know if that'd be here or if it's because isn't the maze? Oh, under the maze.
Under the maze. I don't know. Maybe that's later.
All right. Is this? Yeah. Is this all the one? Wait a minute. It's, unless I could take the crown back up to where the is that altar in the same place it was? Where has the altar always been in the same place?
Good question.
I mean, that's usually where in a Catholic church, it's usually that's where it is.
The little whatever the baptismal thing.
Yeah, because it said to consider the heavens while approaching the altar. I mean, we could go back up to the sanctuary and with the skull and start. Because did any of us really examine the altar?
No, not really. Should we go?
I didn't.
Should we go and check that out again?
I mean, that's all it's the only idea I've got. It could, I mean, other than that, it's either that or we call Boomer. The
No.
doors will open.
No.
I'm not doing that paperwork. I don't want to have to smooth things over. We're not calling Boomer.
Just
All
saying
right.
the door. Would any of us deny that the door would be open?
Here's a question though.
Neuro, we can't hear your audio at all if you're talking.
There's something
There, yeah.
broken up.
You're breaking up horribly.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Subtitle for this episode is technical difficulties. There you go. Hey, there you are.
If we don't want to, if we don't survive,
I'm going to look into getting a new mic.
All right.
All right.
So what were you saying though? Theran?
Well, I don't remember what I was saying now.
Typical.
So do you want to so does anybody want to stay here? I was gonna say, Vlad, do you want to hang out here away from like all of the holy stuff?
Yeah, I'll examine more of this this possible hidden passage.
And,
I'm gonna stay down here with Vlad.
Okay. I'm gonna head up to the sanctuary, and have the skull, like the what I have of the skull out in my hand, and I'm just gonna walk like I'm gonna walk down the main thoroughfare and kind of be looking up and like much more examining like more above than but like moving slowly in. And of course, if anybody else knows this is anything, anybody who comes with me, I should say.
Makes sense for me to go with you, especially with the magical imbuement my broom seems to have.
Vlad, I have not. You made a construction roll. Give me a survival awareness roll, please.
$86.
Okay. You notice that there are some, now that you've moved, the panel has been moved, like I said, about a handspan. There are some drag marks and channels on the floor, and the floor itself, the granite flooring itself extends through where that panel is. So that is not, I mean, that was not an add-on. That was part of the original.
I mean, 42, you want to just give me a hand and see if we can't shove this thing real quick?
Sure.
Got it.
Does that scoring seem straight back and forth, or does it start to curve?
Is it shut it or shove it?
It's rude either way.
I say we keep pushing on it.
Let's go ahead and shove it. 42.
Does the scoring on the floor indicate directionally if it goes straight
It
back or if it
looks
swings?
it looks like it's still straight right now.
I just exploded up.
Hey,
I got a 30.
This is how you break legs. Just saying. This is how you break legs.
I got a 38, Mike.
Glad you're pushing as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imp, did we leave before they started pushing on the wall, or am I there to help?
I was gonna.
No, you left. You left.
I was gonna say we probably.
There's
Yeah, you
not
left
enough
before.
room. There's not enough room for barely 3 people to push
The
up
only
this.
reason
Let's
there's
not
room-
do.
The
Let's
only
not do
reason there's
4.
room for 3 is because of me.
Yep.
In my head, Vlad has one door,
I'm
Gruff has
pushing
the
at
other.
the knees.
42 is right in the middle, like pushing on both doors.
It's just one slab, Michael. Just
Yeah,
one.
Oh, it's one slab. Oh, my bad.
But I'm pushing at the knee level where no one else
Yeah.
is pushing.
yeah, even it out. I'm
So-
like kind of in the stairwell, like away from this, but monitoring a bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be standing next to Stephanie just in case.
I want to keep
Cool.
an ear on upstairs, and I want to monitor. I'm in between.
So
So your
Gruff,
two are being supervisors.
I mean, I'm the team lead. It's fine.
And I'm human, so
Gruff, what did you roll for your might?
66.
Dear God.
I actually forgot my +5 mod might for being a vampire.
Oh.
No, I don't have any pluses on mine.
So that's
I just
actually
got 30.
43.
Man, I pulled it down with a 30.
Hang on, I'm doing the math.
Someone type in the chat.
So that's 139 plus 20 is 159. So you are 53 is the total there. Yeah, as you guys are all pushing, it starts to move, gets about a foot in, and then starts swinging and actually moves to the side. And ahead of you is darkness. Although there's this wave of dry, not stench. It's not like it's decay or anything, but just this. If you've ever opened a room that has been locked up for some time,
Stale.
Musty.
it is very, very stale and musty. Yes.
Is it also caustic? Oh, wait. Never mind.
So, my domain.
Yes. Are there cans of energy
There are
drinks on the floor?
cans of energy drinks and
I don't know why you guys think I have energy drinks.
It's just a stereotype.
it's the stereotype.
It doesn't react with me that way.
It's fair.
It's for the flavor. It's purely for the flavor.
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious if 42 drinks energy drinks for the flavor. No. What? They're
All right.
good.
So
Caffeine and
ahead
me are
of
not
you
friends.
is there's darkness ahead of you. The light coming in from the hallway shines out to a distance of probably 2.5, somewhere in there. And then it's kind of swallowed by the darkness. And it looks like a stone-lined passage.
I yell
And the
upstairs,
door,
"Hey,
by the
guys,
way,
the door's open."
Is about that thick.
The door is that thick?
Yes.
Holy wow. All right.
Cool. Do you need light?
You have light
Maybe,
with
yes.
us?
We'll go out to the van and get some flashlights.
Turn the flashlight on my phone on.
Quick question.
That is very teenager of you, yes. I got a flashlight.
What? Like, it's right here.
As long as the crosshairs don't come on, you're fine.
Oh,
Are we sure they can disable? Don't you have to be 18 for that to be enabled on your phone?
Apparent lock.
Man, I'm so close, and you just keep locking all these features on me.
Yeah,
Brian,
let's
quick
go ahead and
question.
grab flashlights too, and then we'll just in case our phones die or anything, we can go from there.
I was gonna say, Glitch, you gonna come help me grab a bunch of flashlights for everybody?
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll go out to the van and see how Fred's doing.
Fred's doing fine. He has.
Is he reading a novel, like a little short story?
No, he's actually munching on tacos. You have no idea how he got tacos or where they came from.
DoorDash tacos.
Is it through the,
To a
it's through
church
the
in the middle of the
portal?
night.
He's like, hey guys, I'm hungry. They left me here. Can you hand me something through the portal? I know we don't usually use this for food.
Are you kidding? We use that for food all the time.
That
We
probably
abuse
is
that.
legit.
Yeah,
He's
we're
like- he's like, hey,
it's the
somebody-
reverse though. We're sending food instead of collecting.
Hey, somebody bring me some tacos through the portal.
The weirdest thing was it was
Guys?
actually hamburger day, and they handed it through and it turned into tacos.
Yes.
We don't know how that technology works.
That's why we do not do organic material through that portal.
And yet, we
Unless
set
it's
the
already
books.
dead.
We set the books.
Yeah, no. I'm obviously just being silly, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it works as a normal portal, but yeah, somebody actually passed him tacos through the portal.
Oh, I hand him a book to read.
He asked for a burger.
It's really short. It's just this little just a short story.
Yeah,
might be called Burning Passions. Now available.
Now available. Yes.
Books give you that.
So, you guys get flashlights,
headlamps,
Headlamp.
maybe a battery charger for the phones.
Nah, these phones have a decent life. It's not like Sapling's been texting all day.
Are we not?
Yeah. I can see her using the battery, the flashlight app.
Well, as soon as someone said they're going to get flashlights, I turned it off. I'm still hanging out in the doorway though, just monitoring.
Yeah.
So
we'll bring down some flashlights. I guess I'll have like the skull in one hand and a flashlight in the other.
Basement.
Are you bringing anything else other than
me? I
other
mean,
than flashlights, are you getting anything else out of the van?
Do we need anything else? Glitch, do you think?
I mean, while you're up there, you want to grab my pickaxe and all that other stuff that you were talking about?
We'll grab Gruff's equipment that he requested. And I've got an inkling in the back of my head saying I want my shotgun.
I mean, if we find what's forgotten, beware.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, so you'll grab your shotgun. I mean, the rest of us really don't carry any.
I got my pine needles.
I've got my duffel bag with me.
I'm suited up.
While they're getting flashlights, I'm gonna shoot them a message, ask them to grab me something to munch on or drink.
Okay.
Just in case.
I'll grab a snack pack for Vlad.
Yeah,
hold on. I take the snack pack back.
Oh no!
I put it at the bottom of the bag, and then I ask for a taco from Fred to put directly on top of it.
Hey, buddy. Vlad's juicing. We gotta get him ready in case he gets hurt. He's gonna be ready to regen.
Got to put the taco on top. He asked for something to munch on, not something to drink.
I mean,
yes, we know what he means, but come on.
At least you didn't ask for someone to munch on, because that's a whole different problem.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be nice tonight. I didn't want someone to munch. I just wanted something.
All right. So you gather all the stuff. Anything else that you're gathering?
Is there anything else we need? I mean,
and I'm basically messaging the team. It's what else do we need while we're here?
I think we're good, right?
Do we want?
Yeah, I mean, I've got my pistol, my magic bullets.
Do we want?
Did you go into the church armed at the first place?
He's a Fed. He should.
Neuro carries his Neuro.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is Michigan.
Yeah.
I thought Neuro basically always always has like the sidearm. That's why I didn't think we'd have to grab Nero's firearm.
So Neuro do you have the bullets from Norbert loaded right now, or
no? I've got regular bullets loaded, but I've got the bullets from him on the side just in case if it's needed.
So you have like one magazine of them?
2.
Yeah, he would have been given enough for 2 mags. Okay. All right. Just making sure.
I message our crew and I say, hey, should we grab either like filtering masks or something in case if there's some sort of dangerous like mold or something down here.
Wouldn't you know?
Good call, Sapling.
Sapling, you're a plant expert. Is there mold down there?
I mean, I'd rather like not breathe it in while I find out. That's all I'm saying.
And yes, there are plenty of the filtering masks in your van because you guys do clean up a lot of
chemicals.
Yep.
Fine, we'll get the organic matter masks.
Yep.
Thank you.
As the construction specialist of the team, Can I make a roll to see if I would know whether or not there'd be mold in there?
Give me a roll.
I can either do construction or masonry because you said it was made out of stone, right?
Give me construction.
82.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty sure that if it stands to reason, if it's dark and underground and there's any kind of liquids in there, there could very well be mold in places, as well as some other nasty organic matter.
It's a safe bet then to grab the mask.
And I also make a request for our glasses that we used at the house.
Oh, the night visions?
That's smart.
That's
Just
a
in
good
case
call.
we get separated, I can figure out where you guys are.
And safety glasses. Let's protect those eyes.
I guess we'll bring the masks and glasses.
Yep.
We're going to be stylish.
At this point, I've got one
So
of the
stylish.
great big duffel bag full of masks and headlamps and
coolest looking. Coolest looking.
I just feel bad for the priest because he's going to just see us walking in with all this crap.
What are they gonna? I don't want to know.
Glasses.
Just walking.
So Glitch has a duffel bag slung over this shoulder, a duffel bag over this shoulder, and carrying a broom and a shotgun.
Actually, I would like to find the priest.
I think the broom would be just mounted on my back still,
asleep.
right? Or again?
He said he left.
If you put it back there, yes.
Yeah, I would have put it back. That way I've got at least one extra hand.
There is, are you looking to notify them that you, there is a priest on duty.
Yes, I would like to find that priest. I told the one priest that we would let him know if we were staying longer than an hour. So I'm going to inform the other priest that we are going to be staying longer than an hour. So the other one will have to stick around.
Yeah, you do find them fairly quickly. I mean, there's just an office right off the main area.
Sure.
And he kind of looks at you and it's like, okay, thanks for letting me know. And just kind of looks past you as Glitch walks by with all this equipment. He's like,
Imp looks over and he already has the mask and goggles on and waves.
The priest looks at you, Gruff, and goes, Do I want to ask?
I mean, you probably do since you just asked that question. But it's above your pay grade anyway. It's classified.
You know, I can live with that answer. All right, I'll let the father know that you're staying a little bit longer.
Let's pick up an accessory NPC. Whee!
Now, did I notice?
Let's
Gruff
blossom his
talk
faith powers.
to the priest.
Yeah, I mean, you saw where Gruff was.
So I walk over to Gruff and I pull out. Here's your glasses. Here's your mask. Here's a flashlight, and here's the other stuff you requested. And then I go find everybody else.
That just I can see the priest right now bringing up more concern on his face.
I will also step over there and be like, Father? Right, Father? Am I using the right term?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't worry. Next time I see the big guy, I'll put a good word in for you.
Okay.
With the big guy.
No. I didn't know that. Trust me. He's awesome.
All right.
He reigns. I'm sorry. Sorry.
He just kind of turns around and goes back to reading whatever book is on his desk. He just
Burning passions.
My imp slips one on the post and he's we're good.
The joke works on 4 levels for it.
It really does. Well played.
Wait for it. That joke works on 4 levels.
Yeah. All right. Yep. I'm just telling you, all the hate mail is going to you guys.
Not to me. Not to me.
Anyways.
It's delicious.
All right. So you wander back down into the
Unknown.
Into the corridor,
Unknown.
into the sub basement where you found where you opened the panel. You pass out the magic goggles and the face masks. And what do?
Walk in.
All right.
Click on flashlights.
Yep.
And
click
enter the
and
door.
Enter.
All right.
Check for
Marching
traps.
order,
Wait,
please.
Wrong game.
I mean,
Victim order. I mean marching order.
I'll take the lead, keeping an eye out for anything that might be some sort of structural flaw
Okay.
that I
As
might
a
want to
vamp,
avoid.
you can see better in the dark than the rest of us, correct?
So yeah, we'll send Vlad
When I'm
ahead.
monstrous, I can.
We'll send Vlad in front of Gruff, and Gruff will go right behind him.
I will be behind Gruff because I have the skull.
I will be tail and that way if anything sneaks up behind us.
I'll be behind him.
That's what I was just going to say.
I think 42 is behind me. 42 claimed it. It's just me.
I don't exactly destroy your line of vision.
Exactly.
Who's in the rear then?
Legit.
Glitch's tail end.
Cool.
I'll be second. to last.
Also, I'd personally like at least a one-person gap between myself and Nero's special bullets.
One person
Also
gap
have
is
to
not
remember,
enough. I mean, what?
No, I've changed my mind. You're in the front.
Shotgun.
So wait. So it's Vlad. Then who?
Gruff.
Gruff.
Then Imp.
42.
42.
Neuro. Sapling. Glitch.
While we're all figuring this out, I'm logging into the laptop just to actually get everybody's cameras up and running.
Okay. All right.
Just kind of putting the laptop into standby.
That's
I've got it overridden to not go to turn off when I showed it.
Absolutely. All of the goggles do come up as online and available and transmitting when you test them. So, all right. You're leading the way, Vlad. As you look at, as you shine your lights down this hallway, the hallway ends. It's only about 4 long, so it's not that long a hallway. 4 would be across a typical yard. As you look down the hallway, there is it turns to the left about 4 away from you. So other than that, it is a stone passage. The same granite that formed the walls of the sub-basement form this portion of the walls here. So it's the same type of construction.
I guess we just need to keep going. I mean,
Yeah, I'll just keep walking down, keep my eyes open for anything that might look like a possible trap.
When go ahead and give me survival awareness roll.
A couple of us do that. I imagine we're all
93.
All right. Yeah, actually, Gruff, go ahead and give me one as well.
Survival.
That's yours. Yeah, survival awareness.
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's about a 70.
It's close enough. All right. Doesn't
Do you need
appear
to know
that
the
there's
exact number at that high?
no. It does not appear that there's any hazards or anything along the way. What do you do when you come to the corner? Are you just walking around the corner? Are you looking around the corner? How are you handling the corner?
As we approach, I'm going to like peek my head around just to look first before walking out in there.
Okay. I'm assuming you're also shining your light around the corner as you peek your head out, or else you're staring into darkness.
Yeah.
So
Stygian blackness.
yeah. All right. So as you look about around the corner, about 2 ahead of you is it looks like the hallway opens up into potentially into a room or into a open area. Imp, you had something to say?
Yeah. Imp swears in that same language as before as he remembers something and then begins to speak the same language and cast a spell.
Okay.
I explode upwards.
Oh, jeez.
It's a
Can't
good
get it out of
night.
your system now.
3 nat 20s.
So 34 on the die plus 18 on cast faith or faith.
Okay.
Puts me in 52 to summon my little ball of light.
Great. What was the target number for that?
30.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it is
for a drain of 1 because of how simple of a spell it is.
It was a drain of 1, 30 target. You rolled a what? 50?
54.
Okay. So it was originally a drain of 1. It's not going to cost you anything. No drain on this one. How long did it normally last?
1 hour.
Yeah. You feel like this one's probably going to last at least 6.
Can I go for can I go for a smaller duration but a brighter light? Instead of maybe going 1, it goes maybe 2 or 2 or 3.
Sure. So I'll let you do that. Yeah. So it's a little bit brighter. Still lasts the 1 hour. Still no drain, but it actually goes a solid light for 2, and then of course it tapers out after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone sees me cast a spell and summon a little light.
Yep.
Have we
And you're
ever,
just
And
remembering
Harris
this?
complain about not having sunglasses.
ever seen
I
you
don't-
cast something like that before?
No,
No, you've never seen him.
I've never
cast
had a
that.
need to cast it before.
I just okay.
But it
You're
literally
just remembering.
it's a little mage light that floats around me that I don't have to.
The spell.
What was that?
You're just remembering that you had the spell.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just never
It
necessary
happens.
until this point.
Yeah.
All right. So, Vlad, are you heading towards the opening?
Yeah. I'm also going to motion for everyone to keep following.
Okay. All right. As you come towards the opening, you actually come to it actually leads to a stairwell that leads down about a flight of stairs. And as you go down the stairs led out into a raised half-circle dais about 2 wide, with 2 more steps leading down into the hall. The hall itself is about 3 wide, just over 2 long. Straight ahead of you on the south wall, so you come out on the north wall. On the south wall is a darkened hallway. To your right, on the in the southwest corner, is a closed door. It appears to be a heavy wooden banded door. So it's banded with steel or iron or some sort. And there's a small pool of brackish liquid in the southeast corner. As you approach this, you realize that the hall is actually lit. It's well lit with torches and sconces on the 4 walls.
Yee.
Okay, so as I enter, I'm going to turn my flashlight off.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just take a look around the room.
Okay. Give me a couple Give me 2 survival awareness rolls, please.
All right. Uh, 87 and 86.
Okay. Anybody else is anybody else kind of going down into the room and looking around the room? Okay,
I want to get into the room and I want to hook left along the first wall. I just want to cut off to the side, like once I'm straight through the door.
Okay.
Say again what you said was on the south wall. Not the corner.
South wall is
was the dais.
No, south wall is a darkened hallway in the middle of the south wall. In the southwest corner, so on the right, in the far corner is a closed door, and on the left, in the southeast corner, there's a pool of liquid.
So where's the dais?
In the middle of the room.
You walk out onto the dais and then down 2 more steps.
Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna look up at the ceiling real quick.
Okay. The ceiling is about 3 high, so it's a pretty tall ceiling. Like if the quarter had come out and you had not walked down the stairs, you would still be under normal ceiling height.
Oh wow!
So it's a very tall ceiling.
Can I shift my light? Can I control my light to kind of fly up and that way I can see if there's any paintings or inscriptions or artistry?
I will let you. It will move within. It will always stay within arm's reach of you.
Okay.
So within 1 of you.
All right. I'll use my flashlight then to kind of brighten because I'm looking for any inscriptions or pictures or artwork.
Because I see what he's doing, I would also take my flashlight and start waving it against the ceiling as well.
All right. Give me survival awareness rolls, please. Vlad, your survival awareness rolls. The torches catch your eye, and you look at them and you realize that the sconces look like they're well attached to the wall. The torches are burning. They appear to be wood, but the wood is not being consumed by the fire.
That intrigued me as soon as I walked in, because if that door had been shut for so long that we had stale air coming out, how could these torches still be lit?
It's a good question.
37.
Okay. The walls and ceiling are still of the granite block.
Okay. So no artwork.
Nothing. No artwork is in this hallway.
All right.
And then this hall.
And then what was that thing in the corner you described?
In the one corner is a door, a wooden door. The other corner is a pool of liquid.
Okay. I'm gonna head.
Pool of liquid.
I'm gonna approach the pool of liquid.
Okay.
With a skull out.
Check that out.
Give me a awareness roll, or I'll even take a forage roll if you've got it.
For me?
While they're all doing this, I've actually taken a seat on the stairs, and I'm watching their feeds.
Smart.
Okay. All right.
Never know what's going to pop up that they don't notice.
71.
Okay.
I exploded.
For forage or for
awareness or for forage?
Awareness. I don't have forage.
Okay. If I have forage forest environment, that doesn't really apply, right?
I'll give it to you. I mean, you can use it if it's better than your survival awareness. Then use that.
Let's see. It's actually not, so I'll take my awareness. Oh, it's sad.
We use survival awareness way more often.
That's legit.
But
Almost
if we
a
happen to
20.
be in the woods and starving, forage will be better.
Yeah. Man, so it's 62 for me.
Okay.
I got a 61 for awareness.
The liquid appears to be water, but it is stagnant and stale from what you can tell. It's gross.
On the surface, it would be a mosquitoes.
I do like
If there were mosquitoes down here, it would be yes.
Can I do a botany roll?
Well,
I'll allow it. Absolutely.
I'm
There's
curious.
definitely living stuff in this water.
well, anybody curious what's behind door number 3?
Get there.
All right. 36, 39, 49.
There are definitely some molds and some organic slimes that are just
Ugh, don't touch that, guys, obviously, but really don't.
So, because I noticed that the wood itself is not burning on the torches, I'm going to ask him to come over and take a look at them.
Okay. So MP calls you over to he's like looking at one of the sconces with the torches.
He's looking, so he calls me over?
Yeah.
So what's up?
So looking at this torch here, the wood itself is not burning.
Yeah.
And this flame should have gone out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Would you by any chance happen to have any knowledge on something like this?
It sounds like it was some kind of spell. I mean, that's my best guess. My wife was barely able to teach me this. I point to the little ball. I guess I could make a roll. But I think it's like Neuro would probably be able to analyze this better than I would.
I didn't know if it might have been like a divine flame or something like that, so it might be connected to a deity of sorts.
I mean, there are several deities of fire and even the big guy upstairs. He loves throwing fire. Like everybody's like lightning bolts. I'm like, no, he's more of a fire guy. You actually read the stuff. So could be connected to that. But like I said, I think Neuro looking at this through the eyes of a faith user would probably be better at this than I would.
All right.
Unless it's like there's something special about this one particular sconce that you're looking at.
No, it's weird that these flames haven't gone out. I mean, who knows how long that door's been shut for?
Might be a power source then.
It wasn't it's not airtight in here, it doesn't seem, does it?
Well, we were met with stale air as soon as the door opened.
Yeah.
Yes.
I start putting my hand up like towards the flame, but not, of course, trying to like just shove my hand in the flame, but like, am I feeling heat coming off of it?
No. No.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is probably fate, like some kind of magic.
All right. At this point, I'm going to look towards Neuro and be like, hey, Neuro, come here for a minute, please.
I walk over. What?
So I was just talking with Imp about these torches. These flames should have gone out long ago. You got any ideas as to why they might not have?
I mean, I can try to take a look at it and see if there's anything. Like do a faith check.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a faith check. Which ought to be ridiculous.
Yeah, you just know immediately.
Well, I'm not casting, so that's
Fair.
That's true. That's true.
So regular faith is 63.
Still far higher than most of the others could do.
I'd have to explode
Yeah.
up twice for that.
Yeah, it is definitely. I mean, it is definitely a magical source. It is definitely not normal fire. You can almost feel the power around the torch.
Just for kicks, can I look at that and just like think if that seems to be like a Fey type of magic, or would that not really be a thing?
I mean, it could be. It could easily be anything from Fey, as Imp has said. Legitimately, any deity, any. There's like all kinds of light, and this Imp did not feel any heat, so it is definitely light, not necessarily flame at this point.
Yeah, as for where it exactly came from, I've got no clue.
And they're you said well affixed to the wall. We couldn't take one down.
The sconces are well affixed. Nobody's actually grabbed one of the torches yet.
Okay.
He wants to make a
I'm
roll.
scared to touch a torch, to be honest.
We got flashlights. We don't need them.
Glitch will do it.
Check the chat.
What if it set something off?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Okay, Gruff, give me a survival awareness roll if you're listening at the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Glitch, give me a
I want to keep eyes on that pool just in case.
give me an HEC roll.
82.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not that high. HEC 18.
Okay.
I got a feeling the torch is gonna win.
You grab the torch. Now give me a might roll.
A little better. 22.
Yeah, it doesn't budge.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think I was gonna win.
Gruff, you don't hear anything through the door. Anything on the other side of the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have been better with luck.
So what you doing?
Does that pool of water, is there any way to tell without like actually messing with it how deep it is? If it just seems like a shallow.
It looks like it's just a puddle on the floor.
Just a puddle.
I mean, it looks like it's just water settled into a low part of the floor.
That answers it. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm going to check the handle, see if it's open.
Okay. It turns easily. By the way, the door, it appears to be a heavy wooden door with steel or iron bands. It is a very solid door. However, the handle does turn easily. Are you opening it or?
Yeah, I want to open it. I want to see what's inside.
Okay. As you push it, it groans and screeches loudly because the hinges are, of course, rusted.
Mm-hmm.
But you are able to, it's terrible in this cramped room that you're in and echoes horribly.
There goes yourself.
There goes my hearing.
Everyone take
It
2
actually-
soul damage. Fingernails on
actually
chalkboard.
does. Yeah, it is very much the nails on a chalkboard sound. It opens outward from the room into what appears to be a hallway beyond that has another torch on the wall and a sconce that's lit.
Does it continue straight as well? So there's the hallway and then the hallway?
So the door is actually on the west wall.
Yeah.
So it's perpendicular. It leads to the west. The hallway you see ahead of you in the hallway, it is about half of it has that same brackish liquid water in it, and there appears to be an opening to the left, about 2 down in the hallway, and then it appears to go to the right. But there's a torch on the wall that is lit in this hallway.
Shall we?
Should we go down this one or should we go down the other one?
I mean, this one is lit.
Yeah, but that also has the liquid in it.
Do we have to walk through the liquid to get to where it looks like we need to go? Or
yes, you will end up walking through the liquid. So the hallway that extended on the south wall, directly opposite where you came in, there is liquid in that, but it appears to open into a larger, another large hallway beyond. So there's a short hallway and then a large room beyond that. And that one is also is well lit with torches on the wall.
Oh.
Am I picking up anything different through their goggles than they are?
Good question.
No, you're not picking up anything different. Although when they did look at when they looked at the torches, you were seeing the magic because they're Norbert's goggles for detecting magic. Yes.
Big lens flare.
I mean, do you want to just check out this other room real quick, and then if there's more places to go in, we can start here at this door, and then.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we're going to. So at this point, we're going to call it a night. I know it's been crazy, but we are running up on time for this one. So we will pick up here. I know where you guys are in the catacombs, and at least from here, well, it'll be interesting from now on. So
find those ones left behind, guys.
Finding those ones left behind.
So Storyplay Awards.
Those who are about to die, salute you.
A whole lot of survival awareness tonight.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of survival awareness tonight. Although, Imp, what all did you explode up on?
I exploded up on survival awareness, and I exploded up on cast faith. Both are judgment based. I exploded up on judgment.
That's kind of impressive. You know what? Add +1 to your judgment. Yes.
I exploded up on my might roll.
What is your might currently?
You quit celebrating over there, Mike.
Don't give me that. Find something else.
2 points into your judgment.
Why? What is it?
Imp's grown so much as a person.
Well, it's a 15, but I also have a conditional 15 modifier because I'm a throat. So I have a 30 without rolling for strength.
Yeah.
He's a strong boy.
I got that thropey rope. That rope on a rope.
For most of you, though, survival awareness is probably a good thing to add. Let's add.
I exploded up on faith. Can I have faith?
Actually, yes. Sapling, take 2 points in faith.
Ooh, thank you.
Because it's a core skill. The rest of you take 4 points in survival awareness.
Yeah.
Can I do
Base on awareness now?
Can I do combat melee?
You dust something.
You dusted a door. No.
You dusted some
I
dust.
had to try.
I know. It's worth a try. All right.
Hey,
so we
respect.
My survival awareness is 63 right now.
Oh,
Nice.
so jealous. Mine's still real low.
Mine's 79.
Oh my god.
So we
And that's
will
where my
pick this up.
computer's sitting.
We will pick this up next time. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Before you go, do me a favor and like and comment down below. It really helps us out in the algorithms. Also, before you go, if you have not subscribed to us yet, smash that subscribe button over there. And I probably have another video waiting for you to hit and watch right there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it again. You guys are awesome. This is the One Legged GM. Happy hunting.